We are continuing exercise 7.1, 8 sum. Find the values of y for which the distance between the points p 2 minus 3 and q 10y is 10 units. Distance between p and q is given. Coordinates of p are given. Whereas coordinates of q, x coordinate is given, y is missing. So we are asked to find out this coordinate y. So given PQ equal to 10, distance between P and Q, PQ is given 10. Therefore this we are going to take it as x1, y1 and this as x2, y2. Because the distance is given, we are going to use a distance formula. So distance PQ is root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. PQ value is 10, it is replaced. Root of x2 is 10 minus x1 plus y2 is y minus y1 the whole square. So 10 equal to root of 10 minus 2 the whole square is 8 square plus y plus 3 the whole square. To remove the root over here, we are going to take square on both sides. Before that, let us write 8 square is 64, a plus b the whole square, y square, that is a square plus 2ab plus b square. So 10 is equal to root of 64 plus 9, 73 plus y square, 2 into y into 3 becomes 6y. Now to remove this root, we are going to take square on both sides. So 10 square is equal to y square plus 6y plus 73. I have written in the standard form y square term, then y term, then the constant term. So which is y square plus 6y plus 73. 10 square becomes 100. It goes to the other side, therefore it becomes minus 100. So it is y square plus 6y, 73 minus 100. So the result will be in minus 27 equal to 0. Factorizing this, we'll get y plus 9 into y minus 3 equal to 0, splitting the middle term. So y is equal to minus 9 or y is equal to 3. So the required values are, the values of y are minus 9 or 3. These are the two values. Ninth sum of exercise 7.1. If Q is equidistant from P and R, find the values of X. That is the first part of the question. Also find the distances QR and PR. So after finding the value of X, we can find out distances QR and PR. So we are going to use the term equidistant. Which is equidistant? Q is equidistant from P and R. Therefore, PQ is equal to PR. Understood the meaning of the term equidistant. So I am going to find out using distance formula PQ, which is x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. So P is 5 minus 3 and Q is 0, 1. I write one below the other, easy for substitution. So PQ is root of, this I take it as x1 y1, this is x2 y2. x2 is 0 minus 5 the whole square plus 1 minus 3 the whole square. This is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2. In this formula we have done the substitution. So PQ is minus 5 the whole square becomes plus 25. 1 plus 3, 4, 4 square is 16. So 25 plus 16, it is root of 41. PQ we have found. Next we are going to find out PR. PR. What is P? 5 minus 3. Q is equidistant from P and R. Therefore, PQ is equal to what? Equal to QR. PQ. Q is equidistant from P and R. Therefore, PQ is equal to what? Equal to QR. Therefore, next we are going to find out QR. So, what is the value of Q? Q is 0, 1 and R is x6. So, I am going to find out QR. It is x minus 0 the whole square plus 6 minus 1 the whole square. So, QR is root of x minus 0 the whole square is x square and 6 minus 1 the whole square, 5 square, which is 25. So, this is my first result and this is the second result. We are given PQ is equal to QR. PQ is equal to QR. What is PQ? We have found it is root of 41. What is QR? We have found x square plus 25. Both are under the root. So, to remove the root, we take square on both sides. The root gets eliminated. We get 41 is equal to what? X square plus 25. Which is x square plus 25 minus 41 equal to what? Equal to 0. Therefore, x square minus 16 equal to 0. Therefore, x minus 4, x plus 4 equal to 0. A square minus b square. The factors are a minus b, a plus b equal to 0. Therefore, x equal to 4 or x is equal to minus 4. So, we got the values of x. We are getting two values. We are going to take one by one and hence we are going to find out QR and PR. So, if x equal to 4, when x equal to 4, what we are going to find out? QR. QR is QR already we have found. Q value is 0, 1. R value is 4, 6 because it is x6. X is substituted as 4 here. Therefore, Q is 0, 1 and R is 4, 6. Now, we are going to find out its distance. It is 4 minus 0 the whole square plus 6 minus 1 the whole square. Here it is 4 square which is 16. 6 minus 1 the whole square. 5 square 25 which is root of 41. Then, when x equal to 4, we are going to find out PR. PR is, what is the value of P? P is 5 minus 3 and R is x6. It is, x value is now 4. It is 4 minus 5 the whole square plus 6 minus 3 the whole square. It is 4 minus 5 is minus 1 the whole square and here it is 9 square. So, here 1 plus 81 root of 82. Then, if x equal to minus 4, when x equal to 4 we took, next we are going to take x equal to minus 4 because we have got two values. I find QR. QR is minus 4 minus 0 the whole square plus 6 minus 1 the whole square. Here it is 16 plus 25. Here also we get it is equal to root of 41. Now, what is left over to find? PR we have to find out when x is equal to minus 4. We'll understand this once again. If Q is equidistant from P and R, Q is equidistant from P and R, therefore we took PQ is equal to what? Equal to QR. Using distance formula, we have calculated PQ. Using distance formula, we have calculated QR. Because they are equal, we equated both, we got the value of x. So, we have got two values for x. For each value of x, QR should be found and PR should be found. We took x equal to 4, we got QR and PR. We got x equal to minus 4. We have found QR is equal to root 41. So, what is left over now? PR is left over. PR is left over for x is equal to minus 4. It is minus 4 minus 5 the whole square plus 6 minus minus 3 the whole square. Here it is minus 9 square plus 9 square. So 81 plus 81, which is equal to root of 182. So the values of QR is root of 41 in both the cases, and PR is root of 82, or it is root of 162. Root of 162. 81 plus 81, roots 160. Now we go to the last sum. Tenth sum. Find a relation between x and y such that the point xy is equidistant from 3, 6 and minus 3, 4. So I assume this as point P. So let Pxy is equidistant from, I name these 2 points as A and B. So equidistant from A 3, 6 and B minus 3, 4. The word equidistant. Which is equidistant? P is equidistant from A and B. Therefore, what is the result we are going to take? PA is equal to PP. PA is equal to PP. Now, using this PA equal to PB, we are going to get relation between x and y. So, P is xy and A is 3xy. Therefore, first using distance formula, I am going to find out PA. What is PA? X minus 3 the whole square plus y minus 6 the whole square. Then I write here PB. P is xy and B is minus 3, 4. Which formula we have used? We have used the distance formula. So what is PB? It is root of x minus minus 3 the whole square, x minus of minus 3 the whole square plus y minus 4 the whole square. If you want, you can take from here to here also or here to here also. Because whole square is there, it's not going to make any difference. We know A minus B the whole square is same as B minus A the whole square. So here I open the bracket using A minus B the whole square. It is x square minus 2AB plus B square plus, again here A minus B the whole square, A square minus 2AB plus B square. Here right hand side it is x plus 3 the whole square. So we are going to use here A plus B the whole square. X square plus 2 into x into 3 plus 3 square. A minus B the whole square. A square minus 2AB plus B square. Now we are going to simplify. The next step is x square. I multiply this. I'll get here 6x plus 9 plus y square minus 12y plus 36, which is equal to root of x square plus 6x plus 9 plus y square minus 8y plus 16. You can see both the expressions are under the root. Therefore, we are going to remove the root on both sides. So, we will get here x square minus 6x. I add the constant 9 plus 36 becomes 45 plus y square minus 12y. Here x square plus 6x. 9 and 16 we are going to add, which is 25, y square minus 8y. There are some terms which are common. X square terms gets cancelled. 5 square term also gets cancelled. So let us collect all the terms on the same side. Let us collect x terms first, followed by y terms, and then the constant term equal to 0. Here we get minus 12x. If you simplify here, we'll get minus 4y plus 20 equal to 0. All the terms are divisible by 4. Therefore, we can simplify dividing by 4. We'll get minus 3x minus y plus 5 equal to 0. Or if you want, you can make the first term positive, changing sign of all the terms. So it is 3x, minus becomes plus here, again minus becomes plus, plus becomes minus equal to 0. So what is the expression we have got? 3x plus y minus 5 equal to 0. This is the relation between x and y for the given sum.